Well, family, good morning. Mark yourself present by hitting the like button. Let me know you're live and well done, man. Sure. Yes, family. What do we have here? The master of corruption. People, we have seen George Wrong beat his woman with a stool mercilessly, a sitting politician in Andrew One's government under his administration. We saw George Wrong, a politician, an MP, beat his common law wife with a stool mercilessly, something you couldn't get away with hitting a dog here. What Andrew Ones did about the man who beat his wife on video with a stool, Andrew Ones did nothing. Andrew Ones also said nothing. Up next, we have Nasty Mouth Wami. Nasty Mouth Warmington, him, have done so many disrespectful gigs. He have been so disrespectful, racist comments, all kind of bad comments. We have seen Warmington call Lisa Anna a Jezebel. Andrew Ones did not say anything. I've seen Warmington flip off and assaulted a reporter by pushing her camera. Andrew Ones did nothing. I've seen Warmington come out and make some racist statement that if Mark Golding, the Caucasian opposition leader, if he want to become a prime minister, he have to go back to Europe or Ireland. That's what the MP, a sitting member of parliament, says to the opposition leader, who is a white man, that if that white man want to become a prime minister of Jamaica, you have to go back to Ireland or Europe. Basically, he is not welcome. What did the prime minister say about that? What did the prime minister say about that? What did the prime minister say about that? Nothing. He didn't come out and say a word. Most recently, Warmington, the same man with the racist comments, he called a member of our society, a citizen of Jamaica, fly, flea, and chink. Chink is a bed bug. An MP, sitting MP, called a citizen of Jamaica fly, chink, and bug. The video went viral. The Prime Minister said nothing. The Prime Minister did nothing. Remember, the Prime Minister said every morning people send him videos, social media videos from TikTokers and YouTubers. That's what he says. So how come Mr. Prime Minister said nothing about Warmington behavior, calling a citizen, calling me, calling all of us a chink, fly, and flea? The Prime Minister said nothing. Now, people, if the Prime Minister said nothing, it tells you that Mr. Wami is representing the Prime Minister very well. So there's no need for the Prime Minister to come out and correct Warmington and the statements he made, because the statements Warmington made are perfectly sound and the Prime Minister is behind it a whole 100%. I just want you to understand. There's nothing to come out behind Mr. Warmington about, because our Prime Minister, I think he believes, and Mr. Warmington is representing him very well, so there's no need to come behind Wami and make some correction. The Prime Minister don't come out behind this. Now, let me show you corruption spread to the younger politician. Who's the master of this corruption? Just the other day, someone asked Nestor Morgan if he had signed the code of conduct. Yet Nestor Morgan here said, no, nobody gave him one to sign. Nobody presented one to him to sign. But the Prime Minister had one. Mr. Prime Minister had it on his desk. One was undelivered to him, an email to him. So Mr. Prime Minister have one. So now, if you want these young politicians to be honest and be ethically sound, you'd have them sign it and do the right thing as a prime minister. So who is the mastermind of corruption? Not one member of the JP party have signed a code of conduct. The prime minister himself have not signed a code of conduct. The prime minister did not declare his asset. Tell me, how many members of JP party declare the asset? The example is not being set from top. That's why you see even Bunting come now and said he's not signing a code of conduct. And in reality, if none of the PNP decided said they're not going to sign a code of conduct, what could we say? What a nasty, corrupt bunch again would be running Jamaica. Because the Prime Minister don't encourage that. The Prime Minister do not encourage the signing of the code of conduct. He do not enforce that. He do not enforce that. So he himself did not sign the code of conduct. He's a leader. So that's why I see Bunting can even come out here and tell us that he not sign no code of conduct because he have some old beef in his belly a carry for the Integrity Commission when they had brought out the dirt on him about the firearm license. That's back then. This is now. This is totally different document. But it's to show you, just so you know who is the mastermind behind this. Who is facilitating all this corruption? One man, people. Only one man. The same man who did not say a word when this man come out and beat his common law wife with a stool is still allowed to sit in parliament. This man Warmington, mouth so nasty, he's racist, he's a pig. The Prime Minister said nothing. Now we have SSL. We have SSL. Money get taken out of SSL just before it crashed. They'll say that they're going to have the FBI coming to Jamaica, thoroughly investigate so people don't lose their money. Because the Prime Minister is supposed to protect people's investment. The Prime Minister took his money out of SSL and forget over 9,000 account holder plus money from National Housing Trust. Now he's proposing container houses for the people. Money from the Ministry of Health, money from NIS, money from the Ministry of Agriculture, and money from the Banana Catastrophe Fund. They took all this money to SSL. SSL shut down. Andrew Owens right here. He took his money out before it crashed. So this sounds like insider trading. How did Andrew know that SSL was about to crash? And the over 9,000 account holder didn't know. My question again, when Andrew Owens was taking out his money, how come he didn't grab our money, like the money for the Banana Catastrophe Fund, the money for Agriculture, NIS, money, National Housing Trust money, and the Ministry of Health money? So we have money in the tens of millions of dollars lost to SSL. Is this what's going on? Is this what's going on? And Andrew Owens don't come say nothing, just barely say, About 2 weeks after this stuff happened, he came out. Who is the mastermind of corruption in Jamaica and unethical behavior? This Prime Minister can't even teach young Nestor Morgan right here how to do the right thing. Because when Nestor was asked about the code of conduct, Nestor Morgan said nobody asked him to sign one. Nobody presented one to him. So basically, he did not know what they were talking about. Do you hear me, guys? What kind of Prime Minister is this, guys? What kind of Prime Minister is this? You tell me. Well, from the outside looking in, this Prime Minister is a very corrupt, is morally and ethically bankrupt. And Andrew Owens must resign. You are not fit to sit in the office. You took your money out of SSL before they sink. How did they know that? Insider trading, it sounds like. You have not declared your asset to tell us what you got. What are you afraid of letting us know about? You have not signed a code of conduct. I will present it to the younger politicians around you. You are master of dirt. You have seen this man beat his woman with a stool mercilessly. You have done nothing about that, Andrew. Then this SSL scandal, yeah. You was so lucky that, how lucky are you? The man was so lucky, family, that his money was taken out just before SSL crash. What a lucky man. Andrew Onis, you got to go. Andrew Onis, you must go. The government, the JLP government, have the right to give us somebody better, somebody more ethical. Find somebody better than Andrew. And we're not going to stop pointing out his corruption. He is unfit to lead. Unfit to lead, and also a stain to the office, a stain to the flag, a disgrace to our country. Andrew Onis is the master of corruption. This man is ethically bankrupt and morally bankrupt. Huh? However, family, I am always a student in your guys' class. So make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If you like what we're doing around here, family, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't feel like doing it right now, or you don't like what we do, keep pulling on. See, and we keep moving. One thing I want to say, thank you for watching the video anyway, and you always come back. You're always welcome to join this family. Thank you so much, people. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Manners and respect. Jamaica to the world. Andrew is the master of corruption, and he must resign. Tell me what you think about that.